I'm free to question. Oh my gosh, it means everything to me.
And I've gotten in a lot of trouble through the years because I always questioned.
I remember as a kid never feeling like any of my questions were answered. I didn't feel heard or respected, you know.
I am free to question. So to me that means that I and my children, we're all free to question the small things in life as well as the big picture things. So it leads to some interesting discussions. I feel like they're free to question their consequences and question their behaviors that lead to those consequences. Little things like when to do their homework, and then big things like what happens when we die.
And I remember in high school was the first time it was a teacher that I had who was an ex-nun, and she was the first person that ever, she didn't answer my question, but she respected me enough to engage in a conversation. But I really remember that experience of like, wow, she really heard me.
Yeah, I'm free to question is one of the principal values of the ethical society, and it's one of the principal values of humanism. Being able to free to question conventional beliefs. That's how we find out about the world. That's how we learn how to improve things in human society.
I mean, yeah, faith might be important when you come to your own conclusion about what you believe. But if you didn't come to that conclusion on your own, then what is faith really, you know? So that's important to me, that value. Probably the most important one.
What happens when we die? Where did we come from? Why are we here? I don't feel like I can know those answers myself. And so I also can't tell my children. When they ask these questions, my response is more often, well, some people believe this, some people believe that, and we can decide what makes sense to us. We might, I'm hoping actually that we evolve, that our decision-making evolves over the years as we grow wiser and we have different life experiences.
And I believe the most important thing for us to do as human beings is to find out how to live our lives the most ethically as we possibly can. And that's what the ethical society is, I think, is about.
The ethical society guides me in everything that I do. The core values are a part of me. I live by them, and I feel very comfortable being a member of the ethical society. It has been a part of most of my adult life.